still a chance while you looking at me and I'm looking at you or you viewing. Is that we got a chance that he can preach to us and hear his word, that we be quickened. Get ready for 2 Peter, 2nd chapter, verse 4. 2 Peter, 2nd chapter, verse 4. There's people in prison right now. You think that parable that he told was a joke about one man woke up in Abraham's bosom and another woke up in the kingdom of hell? Where do you think the angels went that despise God? What do you think the angels went to? Larry, I'm going to show you. Give me 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter, verse 4 for me.
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4 says,
listen to this.
For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
There you go. So where are the angels that turned their backs on God and went to war with him? He cast them into an outer darkness of prison where they at right now and waiting to the day of judgment. Amen. We don't want to go to that prison. But there's a lot of people that didn't die in that prison right now, just awaiting judgment time. We don't want to be there. Are we learning this, huh? Look at this. It says, for 3 days and 3 nights, he's going to be in the belly of the fish. Now, if I move too fast, you can tell me to slow down, or you can watch the video, but I got something else to show us. But first, when we understand the death of Jesus Christ, there are certain things I want to point out right quick. Number 1, back then, a day was evening to evening. Get ready for Leviticus 23:32. A day was not at midnight to midnight. It was from evening to evening. I want you to listen to this because there's several things you must understand to get 3 days and 3 nights out of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ to let you know Good Friday is a made up day. And I'm going to show you that Wednesday was the day on the 14th that Jesus died and that he risen on the 18th day. So that's why I wrote 14th through 18th, because a lot happened on the 14th. But I'm going to show you something. Let's go.
Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verse 32 says, it shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at evening. Mm-hmm. From even to even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
Amen. From evening to evening. And you can look at Genesis, the 1st chapter, verse 5, where it says from evening to a day is a day. So at that time, a day was from evening to evening. So fast forward, why you think they had to hurry up and get Jesus off the cross? Because it was a high Sabbath that was coming and they had to get him off. But let me go ahead and move forward to show you something. So we know a day was evening to evening. Now, let's talk about this. Number 2 is that about the Sabbaths. There was different Sabbaths. There was a regular Sabbath that we all know of that's in the 10 Commandments. Keep the Sabbath and keep it holy, meaning a day of rest and a holy convocation. But then also there was a high Sabbath, meaning a high day, and that only happens on the time of Passover. So when the Passover they celebrated, it had 2 Sabbaths always instead of 1 Sabbath at the end of the week. And therefore, when we understand and know the high day, it came right after when Jesus died after the cross. It wasn't Friday and to Saturday. It was Wednesday to Thursday, which I'm going to show you. But then also is that when we understand Sabbath, there was a yearly Sabbath, meaning that every 7 years that you should celebrate a Sabbath, meaning that if you was under that law and you observe that law, you got to celebrate a yearly Sabbath, meaning do no work in your yard, let your yard grow. And we all know in here, everyone's going to cut their grass the moment it gets a little too hot. But at that time, you had to let everything grow. Lord wants you to rest and let your crops grow the whole year. But we don't talk about that Sabbath. But I'm letting you know it's all type of Sabbaths that we should observe if you're under that law. But then the next thing I want you to know is that preparation day. Every time before a Sabbath will be called preparation, meaning that you have to go and cook, go ahead and clean,